car, and it's also my first EV, okay? So today I'm going to drive this car for the very last time to go collect it. Let's go! So back in July, I got to know that the car is coming to Malaysia. So after checking out funny info, I finally managed to know which distributor is bringing the car in. So in August, I actually paid my deposit, my 2K deposit, not knowing anything about the car or whether it really is coming or not. And then after the confirmation, I actually went for a test drive. They actually organized a test drive event for people who is interested. And then in September, I actually shot a video of this car in the sales room using the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And then in November, I actually went to the launch of this new EV in Malaysia. So yeah, now December is when I collect the car and be a proud owner of this new EV. So before collecting the EV, I've actually met the custom guy to sell my Proton X70. And after all the paperwork procedures, it was time to say goodbye. I actually set the location to be right outside Hapsing Smart, so it's easy for me to collect. Did you know that Smart actually is a partnership between Mercedes and Geely from China? It's a 50-50 partnership whereby Mercedes designs the Smart #1 and Geely builds it. Is that mine? Is that mine? And it's different from the rest of the cars. And of course, if you want to compare to Tesla, the Tesla is a very empty car. If you go inside, there's nothing to play with. I have to apply loan, so slow. Oh, thank you, thank you. You will look good in it also. After chatting with some potential customers, I talked to the sales manager regarding on the installation of the wall box that they are actually providing for early bird customers. And then it was time to collect my car. So this is actually the unit that I saw when I entered just now. And now we are doing inspection to check that there is no scratches, everything is provided, and all the features are working. To be honest, I was too excited, I don't know what to check, but I just, follow along the procedure. Although after trying the car a few times, this still feels very foreign and fresh to me because it is my own car. Then it was time for the photo taking ceremony with the sales manager. Guys, so I just finally collected my Smart #1, and there's the car. It's in a future green color, which I think is one of the best colors ever. That's why I got it lah, okay? But other colors also quite nice. So they are actually bringing it down to ground floor now, and then I will collect the car from ground floor, and that's when we will drive off and go home. So before we go, we need to install the carpets first. There are 3 pieces. There's a 2 small one, like this, and a long one for the back. That was when I realized I don't know how to drive. There's no gear knob and it's now a stalk behind the steering. And the first thing I did was to set up CarPlay because I've been wanting that big screen ways in my car for a long time since I didn't have it on the Proton X70. And then I was also trying to figure out what goes where are the aircon controls and stuff like that. Okay, so now we are trying wireless charging on the car. It works totally fine for Android phones, but for iPhone, we need to remove the casing to charge. Okay, so after collecting the car, I'm still within the building because now I'm in the basement car park now to charge the car, okay? Because it was about 82% just now, and I also want to try the experience of charging it. So what I did was I installed this Park Easy app, which they actually say on the wall, right? So install, and then I can actually allocate the charging bay, which is this. And then I unplug this charger and then I plug it to the car like that. So because it is only an 11 kilowatt charge, hence probably it will be a little bit slow, but it's very good for like first time trying. And then probably the next time, other than charging in the house, I will also be able to charge it in shopping malls or any charging facility. Hopefully it is like faster charging, like 22 watt, 150 kilowatt or whatever, I'm not very sure. Let's learn as we go. Okay, so that's all. Now I'm waiting for charging. Okay, so now I'm actually heading home. This is actually my first drive in this EV, not counting the test drive earlier. So I feel it's very nice to drive, very smooth, very quiet as well. The big screen really helps because I really love looking at the big screen waves. It can also detect and also read all the speed signs, so it will always alert me whenever I'm faster than the speed that I'm supposed to. Another thing that I noticed is the overhead projection of the speed on the windscreen. It is actually very bright and very sharp, so I love that. Everything else is also very modern, I would say. The interior is very nice. But one thing is, because it is a smart car, a lot of the features are actually embedded in the UI. So I was like trying to figure out how do I even control and set the side mirrors, because everything is on the screen. And other than that, I think it takes a little bit of a learning curve. After that, we should be able to know how to adapt to the car and how it works. So yeah, very happy with the first drive. Can't wait to show the family, and I'll update you more soon. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't followed, follow. And I'll see you in the next one. Yo! For anyone who is interested in the Smart #1 or any information, I've actually created a new EV account on Instagram called smashpop. So if you're interested, you can follow me there.